guys, welcome back to series 2. Now, last time I'm pretty sure we ended at day 10, so that means we finish it off with day 11. So today is day 11 and it is a big day because on my alts I almost made a neon because I never made a neon, guys. I gotta be honest with you. And so I have a plug down here. We're gonna plug my phone. Go and join my alt. It says that's not playing anything, but I'll have to wait for it to. Okay. Okay, and there we go. Don't ask why my name is DTI. I'm sure you already saw that once. Ooh, I got a big gift. Let's see, what do I get? Ice English? Okay, this is good, I guess. Now, from the recent videos I've been making, I've been decorating my house a lot. So, as you can see, I upgraded it from Series 1, and I'm sure we have a surprise. Let's see. Ooh! We got a legendary. Cool. Now that I don't have it anymore, I think it's just in my inventory. Right? Yeah, it's not in my inventory. Whatever. I guess it's because I already used it. But like, come on. This poodle's color is so pretty. We have to keep it. Now, we're probably gonna get a window. But, like, we need to search it up. Window. Okay. Oh, my alt is here. I didn't notice almost. Okay, there we go. We got it. Now we're just gonna teleport to ourselves. Okay, we're gonna be trading ourselves because I actually have a lot of gems. And guys, you know me, I always have to transfer everything I have to my main account. That's actually all I have right now. So yeah. Now, so basically, we're leaving on it, but first, before we leave, we actually need to pay ourselves. So on the bottom, on my screen, you're probably going to see me paying myself. Yeah, see it? Okay, we got paid too much. We got 150 bucks from that. Now, yeah, let's go back onto our house. Guys, tell me this is perfect. Like, no one can say this is not perfect. First, we're gonna make the curtains here. The secondary, we're probably gonna make this really like pink color, and then the last one we're gonna make pink one. Or no, we're gonna make it light blue. Or no, actually, let me just make it white. Guys, I know this gives us a lot of color, but trust us. So it is our bedroom, so it's obviously going to be really dark outside. Just get it, it's a bedroom. First we need to place our bait. Stop editing. Okay. Oh, what did we get? Okay, we got nothing. We're probably gonna get some beams. Or no, we're gonna get a shelf for our house. Shelf to put stuff on. Okay. Okay. I know this is the one I use on my alt. But you might be wondering, why are you using the one you already used on your alt? Why can't you just transfer that house to your main? And I'm like, well, because I want to keep decorating it on my alt because I got more money on there. And the reason I have more money is because I've been playing it more on it. And so then I'm like, okay, I need to start using my own money. So then I was like, oh wait, I should probably just start transferring my money to my own self. And so that's what I did. And then everything I've been doing has been going awesomely amazing. And still, I was like, what's making all this amazing? And then I'm like, oh, it's all my transferring money to my main. And then I was so surprised because I thought that would just be not the best idea. And then it turned out it was the best idea. And so, yeah, I just kept doing that. So I'm probably gonna put a figure on this desk. And I'd be like, that's if you're role playing, then that's just gonna block your work, isn't it? And I'm like, yes, that is going to block my work, but it will add detail to the room. And then if I ever trade this house, because I have a better one, I might get a lot of good space for it. I'm probably gonna name this house my Pink Cherry Blossom house, because get it, it's very pink, and yeah, I just feel like that would be the perfect name if I had to name it. And honestly, I don't have to name it. I don't know why I feel like it's so hard to place another bed when you already have one, because it's like your big bed is already super big. You don't have space for more things, and I'm like, yeah, that is frustrating. So, yeah. But obviously, you just have to believe in your heart, guys. Believe in yourself, and then everything goes perfect. Well, what I mean is perfectly awesome, because when you're believing in yourself, everything doesn't go like a slop, because when you don't believe in yourself, It makes you be like, oh, I'm such a jerk at this, but in reality, you might not be. So then I'm always like, just stop saying you're a jerk and do your work. It's gonna go better, and I'm sure you already know that. And then I'm always like, how? And then I'm like, well, just believe in yourself. And then they're like, how's that supposed to work? You're just believing in yourself. How's that supposed to make it go better? And then I'm like, well, when you believe in yourself, you don't go such a slob and be lazy like everything. And then, yeah, it just makes everything better. So sometimes I just don't do that because, yeah, I don't believe in myself, of course. But there can be different reasons in why people are not believing in themselves. And honestly, why do I always feel like everyone has a story on why they don't believe in themselves? Now we're gonna be adding these. Yeah, kind of like that. Now you might be wondering, why did you name it filling up your inventory? You're just playing on your main. Well, basically, it's because every time I play on my main, I actually also grow up my inventory, because I try to pay for stuff a lot of times and enter giveaways, but it's too bad on my phone I can't comment to enter a giveaway. But who cares? Honestly, as long as maybe it's a like and subscribe giveaway, and maybe you don't have, maybe you just have to friend her, and yeah, and then everything would just go perfect. So as you can see, I'm just gonna move this over here for my pet, and then boom, we're done. We just need to put this here, and then put this here, I believe. Put this here, I believe, and put this here. Actually, we're gonna make this one bigger. Or no. Guys, we really need to get more money, so we're gonna stop editing. I'm sure we used like 10 minutes already on this. Jeez. Well, anyways, it's already night. My pet wants to go camping, so that's what we did. We went to go camping only because it helps a lot. We don't know why, and I don't think anyone knows why. But really, it gives you extra money, and you know me, I always want my extra monies. So I went. Okay. I gotta be honest with you guys, I never know where this thing is. Which, what I mean by thing is the camping zone. Every time I reset or, I always lose the camping zone. But really, I know it's not too hard to find it. It's not the hardest thing ever to find. I mean, let's be for real. Yeah, like, it's just right here. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh wait. Guys, I almost forgot that I'm actually, working on my ants to be full grown so I can make a, okay, I'm gonna start on a junior one. Honestly, I love these so much. but I forgot today. I almost forgot to put on my alt to join me and then teleport to myself. But luckily I did. I saw someone in the family, so I was like, should I invite her to my family somehow? So that's what I asked. I was gonna turn into a baby so I could get extra money, but I didn't want her to carry me. And she didn't accept but she was not looking at me, so it's not my fault. But then I just switched to a baby. I obviously put on my cute girl outfit because it's so cute and it's perfect for being a baby. I went to sleep, so I wasn't too tired since the night already passed, and so yeah, that's what I did. I was really hungry, so then I decided to eat a little snack, and yeah, again, that's what I did. I didn't have much snacks, so I just ate the cinnamon almonds, or whatever you call it. I never knew how to call it, so I just ate it without saying it properly. Obviously, I really wanted to feed it to my pet, but let's be for real. I am a baby too, so I need lots of care. Obviously, I'm sure my pet is frustrated that it's super sunny outside and hot. So we decided to go for a walk. Well, more like a ride, but who cares? Let's be for real. And so that's what I did. I really wish I had I didn't spend. I wish I had age up potions, but I forgot if I even had them or not. I didn't know if it would let me have it or not. But what I checked is unbelievable. I had 3 of them, so I was like, that's way more than enough. And so then I traded my alt, and then I added everything I have on my alt. I can't trade my practice stuff, but I can trade this, and everything else. Most items I can't trade, but who cares? As long as I can trade a few stuff to myself, everything will be fine. And so, that's what I did. What I didn't know is that almost nothing went good. But as soon as I realized I had a lot to trade, I thought maybe this could just be better. And I have no idea what I mean by that. But honestly, everything goes perfect. And so I got 2 vehicles from that because I had no vehicles. And then I was like, well, then who's going to be my mom? I decided to start a family again, even though I already have one. I knew that I had to invite myself to the family. Obviously, I don't like when people pick me up, but when it's my real self, I decided one thing. I'm just gonna pick myself up. I really like that you have to be on the same account to be picked up. But, I mean, now that I have to be on my main, I'm gonna be losing my pet, but it's fine. But then I've decided I actually don't like being picked up, and that's always a reality. And so then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give myself an item from my backpack. And that's gonna be my lacing bag. And obviously, there has to be something else. My lily pad disc. I have two, which she actually gave to me. And so I was like, okay, I have to see what else I can give myself. Because I have basically nothing on my main. I mean, on my alt. And then everyone usually makes fun of me. I have no idea why. People never treat me after that. And then I'm like, okay, I have to be specific. So then I gave myself 3 ants. Or only 2. Actually, I was really happy that I was able to do that. But then I actually felt a little sad. I don't know why, but I was broke. So I've decided one thing. I'm gonna be doing all my pets' needs, and then after we will be going to the pizza party to get some money and have a job to get more money. And so that's what I did. I decided, I was like, wait, I forgot my stroller, and so I got it out. I got my best one out because that actually gives you a chance of getting it easier to level up. And what I mean by that is like in one of Aaliyah Ash's videos, when she always treats her pets with royalty care, and honestly, that's really cool. And then I'm always like, wait, because she always gets, guys, she always gets a legendary from that. And so I'm like, what? How's that possible? Just treating it with royal care can make your pet a legendary? So then I was like, okay, I gotta try this out. So then I leveled up my ant. Hopefully this gets it to, yes, my friend. So then I got my other ant that is a newborn. I gave it my last age up potion to get it to close to full grown. I gave it to my pet right away, even though it would waste all of them, because I only had 3. And so I was like, you know what, who cares? It's fine. So then I was like, oh wait, she's sleepy and I'm sleepy. So we need to go to the camp. It's the easiest way to get some sleep and it's the fastest way. But I was like, wait, I can just reset to get to my house and then start sleeping. So then that's what I did. This is not the second day, so I was pretty disappointed that I have to do this. But it was actually also a really good idea. I decided to let my pet sleep in the bed first because he's the one that I need to age up, and it's not possible for me to age up myself. So then I was like, okay. While he sleeps, I'm probably gonna try seeing what I can do. And then I was like, wait, my alt, I almost forgot. I think he can give me money now. So then I teleported to myself to give myself money. And then I was like, okay, this is obviously gonna work now because I literally left the game and joined back. So it has to let me give 150 bucks again. And so then I did that. I was a little broke, but I actually still had a lot of money. But then I just left the game because I thought that was my best option, and then I could get more money afterwards. And then I was like, wait, okay, my pet is done. I need to get more money by sleeping with myself. And then I realized, wait, I have a new task, bruh. But I had no choice, but I just went to sleep because I didn't want it to take too long. But obviously, like every child, they're scared in the night. So I took my own plushie. She was really cute. And that's why I love plushies. They make you feel so comfortable when you're trying to sleep. The bad thing is only parents can use your giant bed. So that's why I always use the pet bed when I'm a baby and trying to grind. Now I saw that my pet had the journey task, but I have no washroom right now. So all I could think about is their failure. But then I realized I have a lot of money. I just need to do that, and then boom. But I was like, wait, there has to be a fire hydrant out of my house, so then he can go pee there. Because I'm sure everyone now knows that pets can pee in fire hydrants. So I tried finding one, but I found it really quick. I never thought that anyone could go there so fast. But I guess now someone can. I saw that my aunt aged up. So then I was like so excited. And though I shouldn't be like that excited because it's only aging up. So I was like, okay, we're going to the school to complete this task. But then I realized I have 2 other tasks, but I had nothing to complete it but water bottles. And so I gave myself the water bottles. Then I was like, wait, should I use them? I'm using them for trades only. But then I was like, I'm just gonna do it, because why not? I fed me, and I realized that the task was for me. I always realize that before actually doing it, because I get really frustrated when I do the wrong task just because they're up here. Honestly, it's hard to do them when you're a baby little then. So I just decided to keep it like that. I almost finished drinking. I just needed one more sip, I think, and then I was done. Now, then when I was done, I realized that the 2 other tasks were only for me and my pet. But I decided to go to the school first because that's where we were nearest to. But then I saw people fighting over roller skates. I took out mine, but hoped they didn't see it because they are rare, even though the other roller skates I used to have that I don't have anymore are only a common. They should be the rare ones, and these should be the commons. But now that I think about it, these ones are actually way better. You always crash and stuff, but who cares? I mean, let's be for real. It's actually you crashing into the stuff. It's not actually your vehicle going so because it's going so fast. I actually love Adopt Me so much because we can do this. And honestly, it always turns out good. So I was like, okay, let's just go to the school now. I thought no talking because my throat hurts too. And I was so sad because my throat hurts so much. I felt like it would hurt and Adopt Me too, but honestly, every time you have something different, it would be different. And I don't know what I mean by that sometimes. So I just said it. I also, if I can complete tasks in other places that I'm completing tasks in, I would usually just do it. I know most of them you can't do that, but trust us, guys. Every time we do that, you obviously get something. So I decided to go to the pet trainer because I never trained my aunt even when he leveled up. And so I decided to do it. I watched and learned, but I also sat on the chair to wait. I felt pretty bored, so I was like, you know what? I wish I had alicorn back from my friend. But then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait, and yeah, this doesn't happen again. So then I was like, okay, don't be mean to my baby. And then he just got really frustrated. I mean, I get it, he's frustrated, but let's be for real. You don't have to be like so harsh just to train a pet. I mean, let's be for real. It's not hard. You only have to do it like 5 times. Like, he's getting frustrated a lot. And he's really harsh. I gotta be honest with you guys. And so I was like, okay, now we have to choose something. I waited for my pet and waited and waited. I never go to this shop because my pets were actually really new. So I was like, wait, what if this stops her from doing? He said a couple more, but I was like, okay, this might help her do her trick. You're a pro. My pet asks, what should we do? I just waited and waited to see. Now, I saw that they were done. So I was like, okay, what do you want to do? And I was like, okay, wait, I have to choose. But I was lucky that it had another school. So I just went to the school. And I waited and waited and waited. I usually just walk around when the task is the school. I don't know why, but it's pretty boring. I wish they would add more stuff for taking a job at the school. I don't know why they never did it though. I just wish they could add something funner in the school, like putting books on the shelf or to actually teach your pet. But it's too bad we can't. But I was like, wait, okay, here, my pet can learn. So then I decided to teach my pet. So I was like, okay, we're already done class. So then I was like, okay, now we're going somewhere else. Come here, go down. I knew that the last task had to be the journey. So I decided to reset. But what I forgot was that I have no bath in my home. So I was like, dang it, I wish I went to the camping before I even reset. So then I saw that we had the sleeping task. So I decided to do that instead. But what I didn't know is that it was already nighttime and it was really pretty. But obviously I put my aunt first so we can get him leveled up and make a neon. Obviously this will be my first neon yet. So I was really happy. I was almost done teaching my pet and doing stuff for my pet to make him a neon. But I still needed to decorate my house a little. But I decided to put some music on. I don't know why, but I feel like music just makes everything better. It just smooths my mind. But I was like, where's my jukebox? And then I was like, oh well, because I love music. What I didn't realize is I already have the music. Because it's already here. But I wanted to change it. I wanted to see what this one was, so I checked. I was like, wake up. What is this one? And I was like, you know what? I'm never going to change Dance With Me. Because it's just honestly the best song I've ever chose. So then I decided to decorate my house while I do it. In a couple years, we'll have come so far, but I hope we don't forget who we are, the days they pass. So I decided to decorate. I noticed that I could get another sign, so I decided to find one. Spent so many years thinking about the day our lives changed. Hope we'll be okay. Spent so many years looking to the stars, wishing that we don't forget who we are. The days they fly by. So I decided to get a hello sign. I wish we could write on it, but then I was like, wait, I think we can't write on this one. So I looked for another one. And I found nothing. And I decided to put this sign upstairs because I thought we could write on it. Because it never said something about a Heidi sign, which is what it says. So I was like, okay, we have to be able to write on it. I was so confident. I decided to make my sign pink, because why not? And I saw that I could change the text. In a couple years, we'll look back and say, this was the moment we found. And I decided to run my YouTube channel. In a couple years, we'll have come so far, but I hope we don't forget who we are. The days they flash, they rush by. Come, let's run, let's dance, let's fly high. And it's happening. I decided to make it fun with food. I hope it doesn't. So many years thinking about the day our lives changed. Hope we'll be okay. Spent so many years looking to the stars, wishing that we don't forget who we are. I hope this one doesn't happen now. Come take my hand and look to the sky. I was so frustrated when I figured out some of them actually, maybe all of them, you can't tags. But I did not give up. Because why should I? I thought maybe the welcome one we could write on. And so I tried. I thought I should put it somewhere else. I decided to change my walls after I saw that. Almost nothing can be. So I found one that's really pretty, but I didn't want it. So I found a pink stripes. I was like, yes, but no. And then I chose this one. And I was like, yes, but no, still. Because I was like, none of these will work. So then I found this one. I was like, yes, but no. I could never find one until I found this one. I was like, yes. So then I changed the color of the sign because I was like, yeah, this is never going to work like this. So then, that's what I did. Changed the sign and then I decided to make it blue because I wanted my house to be actually pretty. But then it did not. So I put a brighter blue and it went. I decided to stop editing and it let me. And it's hard. I decided to just write fun with the but with YouTube in capital. I decided on it, but it didn't. So I was like, okay, just fun with blue. Since I was super frustrated that it didn't work. And I decided to put it somewhere else because it was super hard to fit in. And obviously, it's fun to crowd everything. I decided to move a lot of stuff. And I decided to move my full desk. But honestly, it looks better in the other place. I decided to make it a different color so it fits in. And it's unique from the other places. I was like, why do my buttons look like that? I noticed that it blocks my wardrobe, so I was like, okay, I know where to put it now. And that was against the wall. I know it would have been really bad. It blocks my curtains, but I thought it would just be a better idea. And honestly, I think I was right. I decided to make it like this, and honestly, it looked better. For some reason, my buttons were lagging, so I was like, okay, whatever, I should probably ignore that. I decided to make my door really small and put it on my shelf to make it neat and make it so it would be a decoration. But then I decided to change the colors for that. So that's what I did. I thought it would take really good. And that's what I meant. I confirmed it, so it decided to leave the next day. Welcome to day 12. We are going to be ending this at day 20, so make sure to stay tuned. So we will be getting more money this time. And now we need to finish all of this. First, we need food. I gave it to my pet, and see why not. And then I realized that my health was down too, so I needed to eat too. I just took out homemade pizza, because why not? And I gave it to myself. Okay, my health is still really down, so I just decided to keep eating. I took my homemade pizza again, and yeah, I decided to feed it to me, and that's it. In a couple years, we'll look back and say, this was the moment we found our place, yeah. In a couple years, and I was still hungry, so I decided to eat a Snowkin, but then I didn't have actual food. I was really disappointed because I was too hungry. Luckily, I saved myself help because I could still eat. And so I was like, wait, I need to go and take a bath now. So I decided to get a bathtub. And I decided to get the Ultimate one. I know it wasted a lot of my money, but it would have been worth it. We don't forget who we are. The days they flash, they fly by. So come take my hand and look to the sky. It looked really pretty, so I decided to keep it. And so yeah, I decided to use it. I let my aunt use it, and I also needed a litter box. Okay, decided this looks really good, but I decided to change the color. I decided to do this with this color of gold. Honestly, I think it looks really pretty. I stopped editing because I wanted to save my money a lot. So then I realized I needed to take a bath too. So that's what I did. I realized we also needed to sleep, and I was really frustrated because I had a lot of tasks to do, but it was fine. It didn't really matter to me. I do have a bouncy castle, which means I can finish the right task in my house. Because in the video, there is a video which shows you how to do that in your house. You need the bouncy house and you need to carry the pets. And then it finishes the right task. Honestly, I really like that this works. In a couple years, we'll have come so far, but I hope we don't forget who we are. The days they flash, they rush by. So come, let's run, let's dance, let's fly high. And I also decided to do the walk task in my house, but not with the treadmill because I never had one, and I don't know if it would be harder. like, okay, now we need to go to sleep. I think it's for my aunt. So then I checked. But I was trying to get my aunt to come to me. I kept running away a little, but I was like, okay. And then I saw it was for me, and I was like, okay, I got my stuff, but I realized it was not. So I went to the bed, and I got a few money. And I saw that I was thirsty, but I didn't know if it was me or my pet, because I forgot if it said it was my pet. And I realized it was not me. Well, it was. But my pet needed to go to the washroom, so I let him. And I drank. And then our last task would be the pizza party. We got a lot of money. So I was happy with that. So then I needed to go to the pizza party. And that's what we did. I love that when you're at your house, it's really fast to go to different places. And that's what I thought. So everything was really hard, honestly. I thought that this would be a 2-hour video this time, but I just ignored it. I decided to go to the pizza party right away because I didn't want to be really slow away. But then I was like, wait, is this my last round being a post-teen? So I thought it was that. I was really happy that I thought that because I was almost done being post-teen. I realized that there was no music, so I changed that. We needed some sleep, and we needed something else, which is being sick. So we just finished this. But I realized we're already done, so I was like, okay, already done. So I was like, okay, let's go to the doctors. I thought I didn't need my Ultimate this time, but I didn't really care. So then I went to the doctors really fast. I thought that I would actually go really slow, but honestly, I didn't. It was surprising because I thought I would go really slow. I saw the doctor, so I just used my grappling hook to get there. Honestly, my grappling hook really helps. I accidentally got on the roof, but it's fine. I just decided to ask Dr. Hart instead of doing the work. So that's what I did. I asked Dr. Hart to heal my family, and so it helped a lot. It was almost my last round being a post-teen, so I decided to reset just to get to my house. And then I thought I would not be a post-teen, but it kind of depends. So I decided to put me and my aunt to sleep. I put my aunt first so he could turn into a friend. And then I thought this would be done. And honestly, I think I'm gonna be full grown. And I was. I thought it was time, and I was like, okay, it's time to make my neon. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna equip it real quick, and I went to the neon making. So I decided to use my roller skates. I didn't know why. I decided to use them because I always crashed in. It was hard for me to do it, but I didn't really care. And so I went to Pixie to make my first neon. Honestly, I was really happy when I was about to make my first neon. And I did that right away. I was so happy that I could make my first neon. And honestly, it's my first neon ever made. I'm sure it's gonna look super cute because in reality, I actually never saw a neon ant in real life. I only saw them in videos, and so I was super excited to see my neon ant. So I took all my full-grown ants. I accidentally removed my pet, so I placed it again. Put it back, and so it went there. I placed my other pet, and then my last pet I had was awesome. I was so happy that I made my first neon. I was so excited to see it, and it was so cute. I loved it so much. I decided to make more neons so I could make a mega ant, but I had no idea how it was gonna look. It was so cute. I loved him so much. I needed to send this to my friend Madison, and so that's what I did. I sent her that I made my first neon, and I was so happy. I sent it to her, and I'm sure she's gonna be surprised. It almost sent right away, and I was so happy. He's so cute, so cute. I'm so happy I made my first neon, and it was in my inventory. I saw I had another ant that I could make a neon. I could have made another neon, but I needed 3 more ants. So I decided to get my one back from my alt because I remembered that I have given my alt some of my ants, and so I want to give it. I thought that this would be a big win from me, so I just made my neon right away. I waited. I just made myself teleport to me, and I already had my ant equipped, so I took it back. I thought this was going to be my biggest win ever. I accepted the trade, and then I gave myself 2 ants back. It was my last pet, so I was like, why can't I trade it? I saw that this one was only newborn, so I deleted it and saw if I had another one. Honestly, I didn't. So I just gave one. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to be doing this trade because it is just my alt. It's not too harsh, and honestly, this was a really good trade to get my pet back. I decided to do the trade again one more time, and that's what we did. I decided that it would not let me, so I didn't do anything. I just gave all my water bottles away so I could have better luck at trading. I was like, we're never getting someone viewing our trade right now, and I knew that was going to be real. So I just added all my water bottles. It wouldn't let me trade all of them at the same time. So I decided to just accept and give away the rest after. We actually did the trade, and I knew that I was not going to get kicked out because it's literally my alt. But there was a chance of me getting kicked out for doing this. But honestly, if it's for free, I would take it. And it is, because it's my alt. I decided to make myself one more time to give all the rest of my bottles. And so, that's what I did. I gave all of them away just so I could have better luck trading with them on my main. I gave away my last one, and then we were done. I decided to accept because usually I would never accept free stuff. I would try to offer first instead of just taking it for free randomly, and then it went perfect. I decided to do this because I thought it would just be better for me. I thought if I was gonna make an outfit store, I would probably spend $1,000. So I decided to get $1,000. I tried and tried. I tried to age up my ants again first. I realized I only had a full grown, but I also had one neon. One newborn. So, but then I decided all my alts I'm gonna be going to pay myself, and that's what I did. I decided to just wait until I would get paid from my alt, and honestly, it was awesome. I thought that this could just continue forever, but I don't think so. And then we move on to part 13. Welcome to part 13. As you all know, we got a neon ant, which I'm so happy with. Honestly, it's really cool. So I decided to find myself and then paint myself. I thought it would be my best option for every time, but honestly, I might be wrong. I decided to put my music volume down because I was pretty annoyed. I thought no one could hear me if I was ever talking in this chat, and same with you. So I just decided to follow my heart and put it down. I think I found my house on my alt, so I'm going to my house right now and hopefully we get a lot of money. Sadly, it's not my house, but I knew I would find it soon. Because you can never give up just because you can't find something, like your heart follows. I found it after that, and then I was really happy that I could pay myself a lot of stuff. I decided once I get enough money, I'm going to decorate my house. I gave myself $50 every time. And I decided to leave every time it didn't let me. Kept joining and I kept spending my $50 on my main. Because obviously transferring money is better than just keeping it on your alt. And honestly, it turned out perfect again. And I paid myself $50 again. It was overloaded for some reason, and so I just tried helping. I wanted to help myself decorate because I had the most money, so I tried. I decided to add a build with friends, and that's what I did. And I found a build with friends. Obviously, it's free, so I was happy about that. I added 13 people. I had to delete all of those people, so I stopped editing and I removed builders. Removed and removed. I kept removing all of them until all of them were removed. And I did. She sent me a trade request. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm looking for 2 ants. Have any? Oh, okay. So I declined the trade. And I have no idea why people waste their time to do this. I even removed my bestest friend. I decided to add myself, and then, yeah, everything turned out perfect. I decided to go downstairs and tried to build. And I was like, okay. In a couple years, we'll look back and say, this was the moment we found our place, yeah. In a couple years, I knew how to edit it now. And I decided to add really cute stuff. Oh, and we needed the budget, so I added the budget. I set the budget. And I had to make it all my money. I decided this was actually a really bad idea. But let's be for real. It was actually worth it, and I'm sure I'll get really good stuff. So many years thinking about the day our lives changed, hope we'll be okay. Spent so many years looking to the stars, wishing that we don't forget. And I edited my house too. They fly by, so come take my hand and look to the sky. I decided to add a desk too. I added the stylish desk because why not? I thought this would be actually really good for my shop, and yeah, it was. I put the cash register on top of there. But I thought this was actually just going to be hard. So I decided to go behind it and put it up. I have no idea how to put it up there. So I just took another one. I deleted it and added a regular one. I only had a little bit money left, so I spent it wisely. I decided to remove my cash register to get more money. I set a new budget. And I set it to 0. And I saw a new budget. I put it to 356 so I had no more money. And then I was really happy. I decided to get a cash register. I found out how to do it. wanted to put it more on the side, but then I realized one thing. I could have just used my own house, so I decided to do it after. I was really happy with the house I already had. I left on my elves, and then I decided to make another series. And we'll see you in the next series. Bye!